My name is Alex Aney. I'm from New York City, and I'm a junior here studying engineering at Berkeley. My sister and I grew up on the Upper West Side of New York City. My sister and I were really close growing up together. We had pretty similar interests in athletics and academics, and she was always the role model for me growing up. It was always me playing catch up and me being competitive, trying to be better than her. When my sister and I were in our early teenage years, we weren't actually that close. But when COVID hit in 2020, and we both were now home from school, and we spent a lot more time with each other, we became really, really close again. I remember feeling so happy that we were able to reconnect during that time. And then in 2020, in the summer of 21, she got diagnosed with in June she got diagnosed with colorectal cancer, which was really tough for my family and I. And at the time, the doctors were super optimistic. They thought that she would just be able to go through chemotherapy, come out the other side fine because of how young and healthy she was. In the spring of 22, she looked like she was in remission. She was already back to trying to work out again. Her hair was growing back, and she was starting to do fun stuff. Everything kind of flipped on its head when all of a sudden they were looking to take whatever was left of the tumor out, and in the summer of 22, and they found out that the cancer had metastasized, and it had become stage 4, and that was really difficult. That was a really difficult moment for our family. Um, the doctors were no longer as optimistic. When we heard this news, I decided to take a gap year. It wouldn't make sense on any level for me to come to school when I definitely wasn't ready emotionally. And well, even though it was such a difficult time for all of us, those 2 years, it, looking back, I made some of my best memories with my sister during that time. Um, uh, Most of the time, she was bedridden in her bed, and every day I'd go by her bed and we'd play fun video games that we'd used to play or she wanted me to try out. And we watched a lot of cooking TV shows or Hell's Kitchen because we got to a point where she was no longer able to eat normal food. All of her food had to be pureed, so she like developed this really strong want to cook and make good food. Even though she couldn't eat it, we would cook and try to make all these different dishes just because it was fun. Because it was fun. Being around her during that time and spending that much time with her gave me such a valuable perspective, and there just made memories that I will never forget just because of the amazing person that she was. I mean, being around her made me realize the type of people that I want to surround myself with, because the way that she treated people was just so amazing. I mean, she had this almost unrealistic kindness and empathy towards other people that was just infectious, because no matter who you were, she would just always stick her head out for you and think of you before she'd think of herself. Even when she was bedridden and weak, she would always be thinking about how to make me happy when all I wanted to do was spend time with her. Even in the last month that she was still with us. When she was in the hospital for the majority of the time, my family and I spent pretty much every waking second with her by her side. And I remember me and her were teaching my dad how to play Pokemon, and we would we would watch a lot of Hell's Kitchen, and I'd always try to get fun desserts and food for her around the city. Even though she was in the situation she was, she still found it within herself to be nice to everyone that visited her and be thoughtful towards us when all we wanted to do was to make her happy. It was amazing, and she was my best friend, and I miss her a lot. There's not much more I can say besides I'm so thankful, and I would not be the person that I am today without her. I mean, the advice I have that I learned from her was to live life, because you don't know what's around the corner, and you don't know whatever is going to happen next. After everything that had happened with her and stepping foot on campus my freshman year, I realized that I loved playing tennis, and I loved what I studied. So I just wanted to do everything to the best of my ability, and whatever happens. There are things that are within your control and things that aren't. Things are going to happen in life to you. That doesn't mean that you should ever stop moving. Like go for your dreams. Live every day with the best attitude that you can, and that doesn't mean that like you have to achieve something crazy in your life, or go and be the best at something. Do things because you love them and you love the people that you do them with, because when you're at that place in your life where you're at the end, the thing that will have mattered most to you is the relationships that you've made. The only way you can do that is going out there and exploring and living life. That's what I try to do every day. Yeah. Being able to come out on the other side of it, like we all have, just thinking about that is just such an inspiration for me every day. I mean, I'm just so lucky to be in the position that I am with the people around me that I do. And that is really what inspires me.